It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the LA Chargers.
Their line set to kick off.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go. Go.
Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
With a start here to the ball game, you get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Complete to Johnston here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On the ground, this is Amari in Hampton. And he is going to lose yardage here. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. The Chargers at 2-12 in what has been a tough year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
An excellent gain, 35 yards.
That's another Chargers.
Gibson not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Set.
Here's Herbert. Open man right side. That's McConkey. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Driven in. On the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Set. Ready.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Justin Herbert keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Titans, nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right.
And got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
A gain of 12. And the Titans first down.
Off play action, Ward. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
At the 4-yard line.
So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down first and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Oh, how about this on first and goal? And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there.
With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Greg Zuerlein.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen.
Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to take over here up near the 40.
39-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. To throw is Ward. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Running right, it's Pollard. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
He's across midfield.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. First down, and it's Pollard again.
They find some open field here. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Titans have taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Chargers 7. Greg Zerline set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully creative right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
45-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
At the 46-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
2nd down and a yard.
Read alert, read alert. Coming. 70, Timberwolf. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 83 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made there by Buda Baker.
No gain on the play.
A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Out of the gun, Ward. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
70 Rangers.
Throwing is Ward. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Greg Zuerlein on for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. That last throw moves him past 27,989 yards for his career, so that means he moves ahead of the blonde bomber, Terry Bradshaw, on the all-time list.
And boy, he loved to throw it downfield, didn't he? That's why he was the blonde bomber. Remember, he threw it downfield to John Stallworth and Lynn Swan. It was gorgeous. Big throws, big plays. Terry Bradshaw. I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second down and 3. Now it's Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a pickup of 6.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this one finds McConkey. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And this is caught. He's got him. Touchdown, Lad McConkey, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Chargers 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Big gain, but a fumble. And this ball recovered by the offense. but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Ready.
To throw, here's Ward. That's dumped off to Pollard. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40.
8 yards.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. 2 yards to go, second down.
Let's go now.
Ward. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Light. 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick.
Now Ward. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
27-yard line.
A good spot to throw, and indeed they'll come out with 4 wide receivers here on second and inches.
60 by 6.
Again, it's Ward. Oh, that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Come on.
Here's Ward. This is caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Tennessee.
Trey Tucker as the first half is winding down. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Makes the score Titans.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
At their own 45.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go. 380. Go.
Herbert now. Now a deep one for Johnston. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
380.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Titans take over first and 10. At their
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Here's Pollard again. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and
throwing now, Ward.
The 16-yard line.
Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now that sets up a 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready? Ready?
And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
31. Chargers 14. Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
No gain on the play.
Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
At the 35-yard line.
Second and 10. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one out wide and intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Ward. This one caught by Ridley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
First down, Titans.
Viking, 8-6 average. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw. Ward. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now a second and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tony Pollard
his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Titans take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Now Zerline on and the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Chargers 14. Greg Zerline set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive.
Here's a diving catch right side.
And a good job to get him to the ground quickly right there at the 36-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw here, Herbert. It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Quentin Johnston.
60 yards.
And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
That makes the score Titans 38, Chargers 22.
Well, a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
To throw is Ward. A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Titans first down.
Now a give here to Pollard.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ward now working out of the gun. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down.
1st down, Tennessee.
Read alert! Read alert! Cowboy 80!
On the draw, it's Pollard. It's a strong running.
And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
He's taken
that's one of the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 19.
13 yards.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. This is caught by Tucker. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Pollard is going backwards here, all the way back to the 5-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. How do you like
in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Zerline's kick is up and through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Herbert. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Set. 380. Out. Set.
From the 50, here's Herbert.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
10 more yards.
He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be.
Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st.
Yards. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Loss on the play.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And there, even if you've got to take something off that throw so that he slows down to catch it, that's far more preferable than what happened there. A big miss on what should have been a touchdown.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. One last throw here for Herbert. Now a deep one for Johnston. And he's got it inside the 10. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for